If today is the first time watching me, I go by the name Flamboyantlifestyle. I'm a trend analyst and also international keynote speaker. If not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. Let's watch the video.
22 billion. Kojo Ponkruma, Oka Wasam, na a gold board for Shana Hoba. Abena Oseasari, a Oka Wasam Washana Hoba. Musumaka Kebi was me ignorant.
What's the person? Oh, I say, recruit Gold Board Chief Executive Ura Sami Jimfi. I say, Afenyo Makins is being personal. He's a better friend, so I can understand. You can see the hatred and bitterness in his voice. Sami Jimfi, why are him?
Okay, so what did he also say about the IMF report itself, Chairman?
Okay, me too.
You see, time our opposition, he criticized everything. I don't think that Yenuano criticism or criticizing MPP for criticize Honorankasa as an individual, even 1%. When it comes to the institution now, I don't think the institution MPP are criticizing institution even 5%. You see, Chairman General, take this from me as my very honest view. This is me as a person. I'm young. I don't envy success because I have seen success. I celebrate success, so I don't envy success. If Gold Board is doing well, I will be one of the few or one of the many who would come and praise Gold Board.
But it's doing well.
But Gold Board is failing.
How?
Gold Board.
But why?
Gold Board is failing. It's not me who is saying it. It is the IMF that is saying it. Let's break it down. IMF is saying that the gold purchase program has led to a total of 22 billion losses. Now, if Gold Board is not failing, or if these losses are not true, why one minority ye raise the issue no? Now first the fees no are what you aggregators no. Now I will break this one down. Chairman General, Gold Board was a regulator and a buyer. One have the monopoly. The gold biano there small scale miners will go in one water. That is one, a buyer. Two, one who will regulate. Now, aggregators now while engage one. What to gold in brown? They started by paying them 15%. When the minority raised this concern, that immediately Gold Board and Bank of Ghana held an emergency board meeting and reviewed the fees to 9%. That is the first point that the minority was vindicated.
From 15.
From 15. So it will be wrong for you to describe me as ignorant, petty, or bitter. Because if what I am saying is not true, why did you review the fees from 15% to 9%? Two, when we raised the issue on the floor, they did a further review from 9% to 5%. Then eventually the governor announced an exit by saying that the Bank of Ghana will not finance that transaction again. What they are doing now is that they are even budgeting, putting in the 2027 budget, the costs of financing this gold purchase program. We are yet to see the figures. So, Chairman, issues that you raise, we don't want anybody to attempt to trivialize it. Then people will be hired on social media, go and insult Afenyo market, go and insult Abno Sayasari. Abno Sayasari is a very respected legislator, member of parliament.
Okay.
On kasa keke. But you see, Yenuanum NDC for no. They criticized, yet when you are criticizing them, they get offended. They are rather being personal. Look, this is the most constructive opposition in parliament Ghana has ever had. We don't go personal. I want NDC Nibiara, even on Pema Semumponu, to itemize one by one where I was personal in attacking personalities in their government. I showed them great deal of respect, from the president to the ministers to the chief executives of institutions, because I want to raise the issues. But as a leader in opposition, you don't expect me to be taking tea with you. Chair, there are a lot of things that we see, and because of the nature of those issues, we tell them in private that go and correct it. It's not everything we say in public, because we have been in government before. It's not everything that I know that I'll come and say, sit here and say because amembu, you should know the limits. You should know the red lines. You should know the things that you say in public and things that you don't say in public. Gold Board is a very big scandal awaiting the nation. If they don't listen to us, if they think we are being personal, the international institutions will start cracking the whip on them. There are things I know they don't know. Or there are things that they will tell us in opposition, they won't tell them in government. So when we are talking, they should listen. They shouldn't take them in pen. Why, Mupocho, chairman, Mupocho, at the risk of, I don't want to say something that Obi Nwunka or the one basic one day, it boosts. Ebaze na meshisho obiaze. Why? What is it that Obi the success you envy? Envy the person for what? Being bitter about what? I don't know. Kodono yet. If anybody loves Gold Board, it is we the minority.
What's on Yanuka?
Well, chairman, Kojo Oponkrumah raised it. He was attacked. He's not an accountant. Gold Board chief executive attacked him on TV3. He attacked him on Joy News File. That Kojo is wrong. The records are there. Mumboni tape in check.
But Kojo has a background in accounting.
Oh well, what's on your accountant? Meanwhile, you can become UCC.
Our background in accounting.
Hey, Abno Sayasari, chartered accountant. Why a minister of state? One more big cross social media sharp now, Robert Yaya. Abno was speaking from the IMF report. We are stakeholders. They meet with us. Look, when I was majority leader, Atu was the minority leader. There were a lot of things that I too knew. That Obomunde. How did he get to know? By becoming a minority leader, I now understand that some of these agencies, they will relate some of the wrongdoing in government and share report with you. But we go about it in a very civilized manner. We haven't gone out attacking an individual. Mpocho chairman, has any of us used a word that Osimesi is corrupt? No. We haven't said that. We would want to have a reason to say that a particular person is corrupt. I have not used that word. What we are saying is that the losses at Gold Board is a big scandal. It has to be fixed.
Sami Sonyanokwa.
Mpocho, chairman, have you cited the IMF report?
Bits and pieces, yes.
Hasn't IMF said the losses in 2025 amounted to $1.7
billion?
If you convert or your 22 billion cedis. So if I say that these are the losses, am I lying? Chairman.
IMF in Tasi.
Oh, to the extent that the governor, Bank of Ghana has conceded and backed out of it. Do you know that even now there is tension between Bank of Ghana and Gold Board? But I can tell you.
Gold Board is
Bank of Ghana says they won't allow them. There's a huge conflict. Gold Board has written to the banks. The Bank of Ghana has also written to the banks. Look, there's a whole tough war. So we try to deal with the issues. And we try to deal with the issues, but never underrate the minority. A minority of even 5 out of 276, don't underrate them. Don't antagonize the minority. It's not by calling us names that will discredit us. But you listen to us. We don't hate you.
If Afenyo Makins claims Gold Board is failing, while CEO Sami Jemfi says it is profitable and contributing to economic growth, the issue should be settled with facts. The CEO has challenged the minority to invite him to Parliament to account publicly, yet they continue making allegations in the media. If they are confident in their claims, they should invite him to Parliament and let the evidence speak. Musa Abattoir.
Chairman, let's stay there before you read the next one. This is a very important thing. Musa, please listen and listen to me. Thank you for intervening. This is all we want as minority. Musa, the truth is, the evidence is that the IMF reports that the 1.7 billion losses, Gold Board hasn't written to dispute it. If there is anybody to dispute, Gold Board must dispute that report. Two, Bank of Ghana has conceded. When the IMF finishes its report,
the Bank of Ghana,
when they finish their report, they give a draft. They don't just do all the data, information. It is our own institutions that give Bank of IMF. IMF, they don't sit somewhere and write where you will say that IMF they don't understand. The same Gold Board chief executive, chairman, by way of clarity, the same Gold Board chief executive is accusing the IMF there. The IMF doesn't understand the report they've written. But I'm saying that it cannot be that you are the only person. Itase, Obia Itase. Bank of Ghana has accepted the findings of IMF.
Bank of Ghana,
Wajatum, that is why, come on, chairman. Call the central bank. Call their communication of anyway. Why do you think that the governor came out to issue a public notice that the bank has pulled out of the gold purchase program? Why did the government pull out? The governor pull out? So when he raised the issue, they should stop saying there, now I challenge you. Challenge me with what? The report is there. In any event, chairman, we brought a motion to Parliament and said that we should form a bipartisan committee to do a full hearing to look at the losses. Why did the majority block it? Now to Musa Abattoir. Musa, you are saying that Gold Board chief executive has challenged the minority. But your own majority in Parliament is blocking his coming to Parliament. How else do we invite him? It is only a parliamentary committee that can invite Gold Board. We do it through a motion adopted and carried by Parliament. Or the Parliament yet na debate na what you to me okay. No Gold Board in Penyufunya Wambra, Bank of Ghana in Penyufunya Wambra. Won't be explain the gold for reserve program because 22 billion losses being reported by IMF is huge. Or you're very serious. But the majority blocked it. Will vote against us, they won't take. So if a chief executive of Gold Board now says that he is daring us, we should invite him. How do we invite him? Anyway, if he wants us to have a studio interview right here at Peace FM or any other platform, I am ready. My colleagues are ready. Our weapon is the IMF report. It is not us. I know that I don't understand gold business. But I have read and I understand and I have seen a report stating clearly that the transactions have resulted in losses in excess of $1.7 billion and then in excess of 22 billion cedis. I also know
IMF report, or your final report.
Yes, that's a final report signed and issued, released on your draft report. That's not a draft report. We are talking about the end of year 2025. And Chairman General, another point is the reason why the central bank has exited the program. The IMF issued some other warnings and queries to the government. Is the reason why the finance minister now wants to budget for the gold for reserve program in the 2027 budget. So our stakeholders have raised serious concerns. The IMF, World Bank, all these IMF report 22.
Thank you very much for watching the video. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you another time.